a live look in Midtown where Atlanta Watershed still working to repair a major water main break. This happening on 11th Street at West Peachtree Street.
And this is the second of two major water main breaks that happened on Friday.
Those water outages have been impacting tens of thousands of people all across our city.
But here's the good news tonight, folks. The neighborhoods affected by the boil water advisory have significantly decreased. Crews managed to repair the water main break in Vine City over the weekend. And here's a look at the current area still under advisory. Includes some very notable communities still impacted. We have live team coverage for you tonight on this crisis across the city. 11 Alive Angelina Salcido has a breakdown of how we got to this point, plus reaction from those impacted by the water crisis. But we're going to kick things off with Cody Alcorn in Midtown with an update on how the city is reaching out with federal partners for help. So, Cody, what's the latest on the repair, sir?
Well, Ron and Jennifer, you can see behind me, you saw at the top of the show, there is still a lot of work being done here. Watershed was hoping to have a part needed to fix this major break installed by this hour, but it appears they are still working to get that part installed here on 11th Street. And there is another huge hole on the other side along Peachtree Walk. Now, just to give you some perspective, this is where that huge geyser was shooting about 10 feet in the air through the weekend on Friday night. But as you can see, things are more under control tonight. And earlier this evening, the mayor confirmed the Army Corps of Engineers is on the way.
This was a weekend like none other.
On Monday, Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens announcing the city is reaching out to the Army Corps of Engineers.
I have the most actual experience in these type of crises that we are in with crumbling and aging infrastructure.
Expecting the Corps to be in town by Tuesday.
As we identify and address the vulnerabilities of our current water system.
The city working to help out local businesses forced to close due to no water, losing thousands of dollars over the weekend. This afternoon, City Councilman Matt Westmoreland introduced an ordinance to get a program through Invest Atlanta up and running.
We know the crucial part that our small businesses play in our lives and our economy.
Back to the two main water breaks, many questioning if there is any connection between the one in Vine City and Midtown or any of the smaller breaks we've seen since Friday. Atlanta Watershed Commissioner Al Wiggins.
We don't have any reason to believe that. We certainly haven't ruled that out.
Regardless, Dr. Iris Tien, a professor in Georgia Tech's School of Civil and Environmental Engineer, says this should serve as a wake-up call to city leaders.
Take a step back and see what we can do from a more preventative standpoint and saying, what can we mitigate? What can we repair? What can we potentially replace?
City council members pressed Commissioner Wiggins on where do we go from here?
We're looking at a comprehensive inspection of the entire water utility system.
Obviously, this is not an easy fix. There is a huge hole here that they're working in, and again, another one, Ron, down in front of me, so it will be some time, but the goal right now is to get this water main fixed and the water back onto thousands who were left dry.
Hopefully sooner than later. So, Cody, another major issue has been a breakdown in communication when this all first started Friday morning.
Yeah, that's been a huge contention among not just the public, but also city council, saying there was a major breakdown. And we have confirmed that the mayor was actually on a flight to Memphis Friday afternoon when all of this was going on. He was there to meet with city leaders. His office says he was invited by the mayor and other officials. But we've also confirmed that night he went to this fundraiser, which was come out and meet and support Mayor Dickens for his re-election campaign. So we're doing a lot more digging to find out what the mayor knew, when he knew it, and if there could have been any rescheduling to get him back here sooner to get ahead of this crisis that started unfolding Friday morning at 8 a.m. In Midtown, Cody Alcorn, 11 Alive News.